I've done my fair share of ridiculing and mocking anti-vaxxers, but I do it because I truly believe they are a danger to society. And it's a lot of fun. But it doesn't work. It doesn't do any good. It doesn't actually accomplish what I'm trying to accomplish, which is get more people vaccinated. So I'm not going to do that anymore. I want to actually find a way to change people's minds. But the problem is, in my experience, approaching anti-vaxxers with kindness and presenting all types of facts also doesn't work. And it's not as much fun. So what the fuck can we do? Today, there were 3 times as many cases of COVID than there were at the beginning of July. This shit is not going anywhere. This shit is not getting any better. Right now, less than 60% of Americans are vaccinated. That's just not going to cut it. That is not going to get us out of this COVID hellhole. 90% of the people who are not vaccinated say that they'll never get vaccinated, so that number isn't going anywhere. Even though almost 99% of the people who are dying or being hospitalized from COVID are not vaccinated, people can still look at that and say, not going to do it. Or some people look at those numbers and just say, well, that's bullshit. It's made up, fake news. And others will say some insane shit like, well, more people die from the vaccines, so there's just a whole host of problems. And I don't have the answer to any of it. I really don't. I have no fucking clue. What can we do? I do know that in France, they just passed a law that said if you want to go out and do normal shit, you got to get vaccinated. So if you want to go get a baguette from the cafe, you got to show proof of vaccination. And you know how the French love their baguettes. In one day, almost 1 million people booked an appointment to get vaccinated. So that seemed to work. Worked a little better than offering free fucking hot dogs or whatever the fuck we're doing here. Maybe we should offer free baguettes. Or maybe we should make it so people have to get vaccinated if they want to return to normalcy. You can't say, well, people who are vaccinated, you could take your mask off and you can do whatever the fuck you want. But people who are not vaccinated, well, you got to wear your mask and you got to follow these restrictions. But we're not going to require any proof. We're just going to take you at your word. That's not working. We got to do better. And I know it's really fucking tempting to say, well, most of the people who are dying, they chose not to get vaccinated. So, oh well. It's really tempting. But it's also really fucked up. Not to mention, some people who are vaccinated do end up dying. Vaccines aren't 100%. No one ever said they were. So it doesn't just affect the people who are not vaccinated. And we should know that by now. We should all know that by now. If you get it, you spread it. So if you get COVID, at least 1 or 2 other people will probably get it from you. So the shit is never going to end. It just keeps spreading and keeps mutating. It affects all of us. Now we got this Delta variant. Just came out, there's a Gamma variant. Pretty soon there will be a Lambda variant and a Sigma variant and a Kappa variant. We'll have a fucking whole fraternity house row of variants. We'll throw the sickest kegger ever. We'll get variant wasted, bro. But see, the thing is, I hate fraternities. And I hate COVID. Go get vaccinated. Please. Because I can't deal with this shit anymore. Fuck.